Hello everyone. Have you ever wondered why your doctor says your fever is 102 degree Fahrenheit, but your textbook says water boils at 100 degrees Celsius? And what about Kelvin, the temperature scale that scientists love so much? Today, let's travel through time to meet three scientists, Celsius, Fahrenheit, and Kelvin, and discover why they chose different ways to measure the very same thing, temperature. Let's start with Anders Celsius from Sweden. He thought, what do we always have in a lab? Water. So he set the freezing point of water to 0 degrees and the boiling point to 100 degrees. He divided this range into exactly 100 equal steps. That's why it's called centigrade, as centi means 100. It's simple, practical and perfect for everyday life. Next, meet Daniel Fahrenheit from Germany. In his lab, the coldest thing he could create was a salty ice slush, which he called 0 degrees Fahrenheit. He then marked the freezing point of pure water at 32 degrees Fahrenheit and the normal human body temperature at about 98.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Boiling water appeared at 212 degrees Fahrenheit. This gave him 180 steps between freezing and boiling water, which was 100 steps more than Celsius. This scale feels more precise, like measuring in millimeters instead of centimeters. Finally, meet Lord Kelvin from Ireland, who sought the deepest temperature in physics. He asked, what is the lowest possible temperature? The answer is absolute zero, the point where all particle motion stops. That's 0 Kelvin. Kelvin kept the same step size as Celsius, so water freezes at 273 Kelvin and boils at 373 Kelvin. Then, what was the beauty of Kelvin? There were no negative numbers, hence scientific calculations were easier. So here's the fun part. The same water, 3 scales. At freezing, 0 degrees Celsius, 32 degrees Fahrenheit, 273 Kelvin. At boiling, 100 degrees Celsius, 212 degrees Fahrenheit or 373 Kelvin. Different numbers, same temperature. It's like 3 languages describing the same idea. Celsius is the everyday choice, Fahrenheit is common in places like America, and Kelvin is the universal scientific choice. Here is a quick conversion trick to change degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit. We multiply by 1.8 and add 32. Example, 100 degrees Celsius into 1.8 gives us 180. To this, add 32, which is 212 degree Fahrenheit. To convert degree Celsius to degree Fahrenheit, we need to subtract 32 and divide it by 1.8. Example, 98.6 degree Fahrenheit minus 32 gives us 66. Divide this by 1.8 and we get 37 degrees Celsius, which is the normal human body temperature. Next time you hear 30 degrees Celsius, 86 degrees Fahrenheit or 303 Kelvin, do not get confused. Remember, Celsius used water, Fahrenheit used salt and body heat, and Kelvin used the lowest possible temperature in physics. 3 scientists, 3 scales, 1 amazing story of measuring the invisible feeling of hot and cold. Temperature may be just a number, but how we measure it shows the creativity of science. Thank you all.